We're at the little reservoir outside of Wheatland, Wyoming. I was throwing sticks for Shaggy, but there's not too many here. You know, people at these places, they burn everything. It's not nailed down, so it's hard to find a stick. Maybe this one here. He's been going at it for a while. You could camp anywhere across the shore over there. You can camp in there for free. You have to go on this gravel road around the lake, which I generally don't like doing. But you can camp over there. It gets pretty hot out here. You just bake out in the sun. Tomorrow we'll probably take a day trip to the big reservoir out past the power plant. It's about a 30-minute, 40-minute drive. Huge lake out there. And there's people camped kind of like in this terrain with their trailers, but they just sit out there in the hot sun, man. And I don't know. It's not my idea of a good time. I like camping up in the national forest in the shade. And, you know, being from here, you're in the winter all year, you probably want to be out in the sun. Being from where we live, where you're baking in the sun year round, you want to get in the shade. I think it's just the way it works. There used to be a big rock here I used to look at that was like this geological specimen. I think it's further down. But man, it was really cool. You could see all the strata in it. I think it's further down the shore. I'm going to show that on the video. Yeah, we're going to spend a couple days here in Wheatland. Today we're just going to come back from here, go to the campsite, walk up into town, which is a pretty long walk. I'll bring the pet stroller for Patchy because she ain't going to make it that far, but we can just throw her in there. We can walk up the hill, go all the way into downtown, stay on the shady side of the street, go into all the antique stores and stuff, and then we'll go to the grocery store while we're up there, and I'll buy whatever I'm going to buy. We're going to have a late lunch, early dinner barbecue. I don't know what I'm going to make. Probably chicken and, you know, the standard chicken, green pepper and onions, and make some brown rice or something. Nobody has that Szechuan stir-fry sauce, that Sang or whatever that company is. Nobody has it. It's really good to put on the rice. I looked today in their little grocery store. I even looked at Safeway yesterday and they didn't have it. Yeah, maybe we'll stop at Safeway from the way here and pick up the food. It'll be a little cheaper. Put it in the... Ooh, there's a fish jumping out there. Pretty relaxing here. I think if I was going to fish, I would go to that side so the sun would be at our back. It's in our face right now. And put up an umbrella or something like that, or try to get in the shade of some of those trees. I know I talk a lot about shade on my videos because I'm a shade person anymore. When you live in the sun all year long. And I've been gone now 20 years where I've lived in a hot climate. I moved to Tucson December 13th of 1994. So December 13th of this year, I'm trying to turn this glass over so nobody gets cut. December 13th of this year, I've been in a hot climate for 20 years. So, you know, you start liking the shade. It's true. Tucson was hot, but it was a dry heat. And it does make a difference. I used to have to wear winter gloves to get in the car in the summer because, you know, it was 110 out or whatever. And if you touch anything metal in your car, you get branded. You couldn't even wear shorts into the car. And honestly, you had to wear winter gloves to touch the steering wheel. I kid you not. That's how hot it was. There's some people fishing over there. And then a jeep of people over there. They can probably hear everything I'm saying. Sound travels. Fish just jumped out there. can't see if I'm zoomed. Okay, I'm zoomed. This wasn't here. I think 2 years ago they put it in. Nor was this whole way to dock the boat. They didn't have any of this. So they improved it a little bit. It's just a very primitive lake. But in a way it's good because they don't have a lot of stupid rules to follow. The more improvements they make, the more rules. Then they'll have social control agents patrolling the place, enforcing the rules. So primitive is good. Yeah, I need him to start drying off. Shaggy, up here. We're clear. Shaggy, come here. Come here, Shaggy. Come here. Shag, come on. I don't want him going in the water. Come on, Shag. We're clear.